Good morning and welcome to today's session of Imagine America Radio, our continuing Career College Exposition webinar series. My name is Bob Martin. I'm the President and CEO of the Imagine America Foundation. I want to welcome all of our visitors to our 5th year of the Imagine America Foundation Career College Exposition webinar programs, where we have now produced and distributed more than 160 webinars to our total viewer listeners, now surpassing 6,000 local educators and counselors. To our continuing listeners, thank you for your continued support. We very much appreciate it. For our new listeners, welcome. We hope you're going to enjoy today's session. I'm very excited about today's topic, exploring career-based education and careers, sponsored by the Refrigeration School, also known as RSI. Located in Phoenix, Arizona, RSI is a 24-year partner of the Imagine America Scholarship and Award programs, having provided admission-based financial aid to more than 1,600 enrolling Imagine America students. If you'd like more information on our scholarship program and how to help your students apply for our scholarship to attend this school, please visit our website at www.imagine-america.org, or you can call or email either myself or Lauren Cunningham at the Imagine America Foundation. Since our beginning in 1999, Imagine America remains the leading sponsor of scholarship aid for enrolling high school students. However, our country continues to face serious shortages in certified technicians. We hear from employers in virtually all sections of the country desperately looking for qualified employees. We simply need to continue doing more. Our partner in today's presentation, the Refrigeration School, or RSI. Our guests will be discussing our country's never-ending need for skilled, job-ready, and certified welders, HVAC mechanics, and electrical technicians. Joining us today to discuss in detail the looming technician shortage and how RSI is helping meet this shortage is Elsie Reyes. Elsie is the Director of High School Admissions for RSI, or the Refrigeration School, and for Tulsa Welding School, and has more than 10 years of experience working with high schools and enrolling high school students. Before turning the program over to Elsie, let me go through very quickly today's agenda. Today's session of Imagine America Radio will be 30 minutes maximum, with questions, and that will include questions and answers. Once we finish these remarks, we're going to move directly into today's presentation. All participants can submit questions while the presentation is in session via the Q&A section on this Zoom meeting. At the end of the presentation, or approximately 10:25 a.m., I will then present any and all questions that have been provided and offered up by our participants. We will address as many questions as possible and provide written response in follow-up emails. We'll have a hard close at 10:30. Before turning the program over to Elsie, let me very quickly tell you about a very exciting announcement that we're going to be announcing after the end of the conclusion of these remarks. So I would urge the listeners to stay tuned after we finish this remark for some very exciting announcements by the Imagine America Foundation. So without taking any more time out of today's presentation, let me turn the session over to Elsie. Elsie, the floor is yours.
Hi, good morning, Bob. Thank you for having us. I enjoy being here with you. So good morning, counselors. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today. So let's get started. Once again, my name is Elsie Reyes. I am the director for the high school department for our sister school, Tulsa Welding School in Houston. We will be, of course, talking about the Refrigeration School. So, of course, the employment landscape has shifted. There's higher demands for skilled trade professionals. Workers are looking for career-based education. There are more training options other than a 4-year degree to get into a rewarding career. Lots of Gen Z, 61% to be are actually open to a skilled trade. One of the major reasons they are is the fact of graduating with school debt. They are looking into different options other than the 4-year traditional path. This is an extraordinary career opportunity. Overall, welders, HVAC, electrical technicians, they're essential. They are in demand. And of course, they keep the world moving forward. So chart your own journey. Our schools are built on these principles. We believe education really truly changes lives. We embody diversity, equity, inclusion. We empower you to make a difference in your life and community, and we offer technology, innovation focus. So our accrediting, licensing and accreditation, we are accredited by the Accrediting Commissions of Career Schools and Colleges, licensed by the Texas Workforce Commission. We are licensed in Arizona, Florida, Oklahoma, Texas. We're also a member of the American Welding Society. How we can connect, counselors. So these are tools we use. This is how we are able to connect with you, the students. We do interactive senior presentations. What that looks like, we're in either a government econ class, welding, electrical program, as well as refrigeration. And during that time, we talk about life after high school. What does that look like for you? We go into the process of budgeting. Why is it important to choose a career path? The multiple career paths that you can actually look into. We also set up campus field trips. If you have a group of students that would like to come to our campus, we could definitely connect with one of our representatives, make that happen. They can come to the campus, they can tour, they can see exactly, meet with instructors, students, really good atmosphere. Lunch and learn staff events. So this is where we get together with the counselors and we have a breakdown of how our school works. We provide lunch for your counselors. And we go into full detail of how we can partner up STEM education with our students and your school. We have remote demonstrations where we can come out and show what those welds consist of, what it looks like to be out in the field of refrigeration or electrical. So we have 5 school locations to choose from. Of course, RSI, our Phoenix, Arizona. Then we have our sister schools, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Dallas, Houston, and Jacksonville, Florida. So our history, our Tulsa Welding School was founded in 1949. Our RSI was founded in 1965 in Phoenix, Arizona, to train workers in the fundamentals of heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. That is our focus at our RSI campus. Jacksonville was founded in 2001. Then we have our Houston 2014, and our recently last year that we opened our Dallas campus 2023. RSI has had over 10,000 graduates since 1965.
I was just working like a dead-end job, really.
Finally, I was like, I can't do it anymore.
And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to go be a welder.
I've never felt independence like this before.
That first paycheck was like, whew, what do I do with all this?
It's been such a blessing in my life.
I'm very competitive. I want to beat the boys. I can assure you, you can do it.
If I can do it, you can do it too.
I'm a single mother, and I can do it. I know they can do it because women before me have done it.
So of course, as you can see, we have women in welding, something that has grown over the years. Many women have found success in skilled trades, and many benefits of it come, of course, job security, lots of benefits, better pay. So it's been something really nice to see that has grown over the years. So we're going to explore our programs that we have here at our campus. We have, of course, the professional welding, the HVAC refrigeration, and then the electrical. We'll go into a little bit more detail on the programs. So what is AccuWeld? This is something that we actually, some years ago, we incorporated into our program. As you may know, it's definitely shifted with the process of how students learn. So we incorporated some virtual reality. Obviously, this is not going to make a student be a pro when it comes to their profession, but it's more for the practice, the repetition. They can go in there. There's 19 different modules. We also have this for the electrical and refrigeration. That is with our interplay of learning. So let's go into the welding program. The welding program is a 7-month-long program. This goes into the introduction of welding, shielded metal arc welding, metal insert gas welding. We have the tungsten insert gas welding, basic pipe welding. So career opportunities include pipeline welding, structural welding, thin alloy welding. One key thing is that 4 times out of the week, the student is in the shop welding, 1 day of online work. We do have a variety of schedules, morning, afternoon, evening, as well as weekend, depending upon the student's availability, if they're going to be working or not. 7 months, 80% hands-on. The other 20% will be more of the book work. Every time I see that video, it gets me super excited to be able to see exactly what the students are doing in their Oculus. Let's move on to the HVAC refrigeration. So with the refrigeration technology program, this is, depending upon the campus that the student attends, can be a 6 to 10 month program. This goes into residential and commercial and air conditioning. They're doing heating and refrigeration technology. Career opportunities include HVAC service technician, refrigeration service technician, restaurant and retail refrigeration technology. So students are really going into fundamentals of heating, ventilation, air conditioning, climate control, refrigeration. Really great program. With the electromechanical technologies, this program is an additional 2 months added on to the program. So if they're doing 7 months, they decided, hey, I want to extend out. This will go into ventilation, air conditioning, refrigeration, plus electrical and mechanical technologies. This program also introduces you to solar energy technology and photovoltaic science. So really cool program. They go into many career opportunities that can be facility engineering, HVAC technician. There is different schedules as well, morning, afternoon, and night. With the electrical program, the electrical applications program, they start off with fundamentals of electricity. They go into the wiring in residential and commercial. They're also learning here fundamentals of solar, motor and lighting practices, electrical distribution systems. This program is 7 months long. Career opportunities can be maintenance electrician, new construction electrician, power plant field technician. There is different schedules as well for students to attend. So if that's morning, afternoon, or evening classes. With the electrical technology, this program is actually just available at our Dallas Metro campus. It's a little bit different. They go into fundamentals of electricity, solar as well. They go into the electrical wiring and residential and commercial. The only difference really here is that they're emerging into electrical applications, motor lighting practices, PL and C practices. So a little bit different compared to the electrical applications program. All right, so our electrical line worker program, probably one of my all-time favorite programs we have added. Why, you may ask? It's the fact that we, of course, know hurricanes, disasters happen. So having our electrical line workers, knowing that there's a shortage, is very important that we have this program. So what does this consist of? It's a 15-week program. This goes into OSHA compliance training, job brief leadership training, pole climbing all the way up to 60 feet. General pole line construction, field equipment, tools, materials, introduction to transformers, and grounding. So career opportunities, of course, electrical power generation, transmission, distribution, power, and construction. This is offered in our Dallas campus and now offered in our Jacksonville campus. Eventually, all of our campuses will have this program. So why RSI? Our focus on student support and success. Our career placement rates, you can visit that at rsi.edu and student right to know for specific campus rate. Career focused education. Majority of our programs can be completed in as few as 7 months. There's career assistance during school and after graduation. We have a very close-knit campus community with like interest and support. The practical hands-on training, which is enhanced with the virtual reality. Upcoming events that we have, October 16th, that is on a Wednesday, we will have our open house from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Then we have our Saturday, October 19th from 9 in the morning to 1 p.m. Great opportunity to come out, take a tour of the campus. We invite all students to come, bring a friend, bring family. It's a great event. We have the radio out, many great things. Employers are there as well. So an awesome event to attend. Important information, follow us on Facebook, Instagram. So of course, we care about our students and we care about their success. So we now leave it open for any Q&A.
Great, Elsie. Great job. You said when you watched the Octaweld, you're like me. We haven't done this now in about 3 or 4 months, and every time I see the Octaweld thing, I'm just amazed. And I think for the benefit of our audience, they need to understand that Facebook and Meta came to you guys and asked to do something with you and created that unbelievable video as an instructional tool, and I think it's just outstanding. I'm in awe just the same way you are. So it looks like we got 4 questions, and let's go with them in the order that they came in. The first has to do with Imagine America is a scholarship program, so we got people that are trying to help students look at financial aid. So why don't you? They're asking, what is the financial aid counseling available for potential students and families, available through RSI and through you, Elsie?
So, Bob, how that works, financial aid, we have a phenomenal student finance department that would walk the student through filling out the FAFSA. Obviously, for this school year and 2025 will not open until December. So once it's fully open, a student can create an FSA ID at the moment, but then from there, they will be able to submit a FAFSA come December. So we do have a department that walks them through the process. We do use federal aid, depending upon the family's approval. They'll let us know what they qualify for, any grants, scholarships, student loans, anything along that line.
So would it be fair for me to say that you're a partner with them? You're going to help them walk through, because how financial aid for the student and for the family can be a pretty daunting experience, because this might be one of the most significant financial commitments a student or a family is going to have to make.
Correct. Yes, we are a partner with them. So that is something that the student can rely on us, and we can walk them through the process.
Okay, so the next question has to do with GPA. We always get this, Elsie. Is there a GPA requirement for admissions to RSI?
So there is not a GPA requirement. We go through, Bob, an interview process with the student and their family, where we go into full detail who the student is, and we will go into a recommendation process for the student to get started. Obviously, even though there's not a GPA requirement, it is required for them to finish and complete successfully their high school diploma.
Okay. So you've got the student financial aid package. You've got them potentially enrolled. Let's talk a little bit about housing, because that was the next question. Tulsa, RSI and Tulsa tend to be what I would call destination schools, where people are coming from distances away to live there while they're going to school. So do you have housing opportunities for students that could be moving to the area or want to live closer to the campus while they're attending the school?
Yes, Bob, we do have our housing. Our third party is edurent, edurent.com. You could visit the website, create an account, go based upon the campus that you would like to attend, and they can help you out with the housing situation. That could be an individual housing, or meaning a direct lease, or we could have a very similar to going to college type of environment, where you would have roommates that are attending our campus as well.
Yeah. It's Thank you. Now, so let me go to the final question, but before I do it, let me just give you a chance to restate your upcoming events because I think those are very important. I wrote them down as October 16 and October 19, correct?
That is, it is October 16th, October 19th. Yes, sir.
And the time of the day is when approximately?
The October 16th is from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
October 19th is from 9 in the morning to 1 p.m.
Yeah, and you encourage the families to come along to because this is a major commitment for when they're looking at a school like RSI. So I think that's great. The other final thing is the contact information that's on the screen right now the best way for our audience to get a hold of RSI if they have questions relative to specifically to you, this presentation, or RSI. Is this good information?
That is correct. You can reach out to me.
Okay, let me go into a close, and before we close today, let me explain to you that the Imagine America Foundation is compiling and will forward a set of follow-up questions if they come in related to this presentation. We've also recorded this session and will provide this recording to any and all registrants. We have a separate YouTube channel off of our website that you can go to and listen to this and listen to it again. I always find that listening to it for the second time is always better. I personally pick up things the second time I listen. We're also going to be sending out an exit survey. When you leave this meeting, we would really appreciate it if you'd answer the survey to help us determine the topics that we cover and the locations that we're going to be going in. So now I want to talk about the special announcement. Imagine America Foundation will be launching a new website on October 30th, 2024. The new website will showcase more than 200 student career exploration blogs and will be available to any and all of our visitors. So if you want to get the latest information, and career school information, I would encourage you to go to the Imagine America Foundation website and go and look at our blogs. As always, students that are looking for scholarship aid will be able to go to the same website that we've got now and the new one to look at their opportunities, to explore and to apply for scholarship aid to the participating Imagine America scholarship schools. Look for some other exciting announcements from the foundation on this and other student-focused, career-focused topics in the very near opportunity. Now, before we close, I really want to thank our participants for taking the time out of their very busy schedules to join us today. We know that you've got competing demands on your schedule, and we just appreciate you carving out a little bit of time to listen to Elsie's presentation, hear about RSI, and hear about the opportunities available at this school. I'd like to thank Elsie for doing an outstanding job on today's presentation. Encourage you to contact her directly on any questions relative to this presentation or anything related to admissions at RSI. On behalf of the foundation, Elsie and Lauren Cunningham, who behind the scenes does all the work on these webinars, I want to thank you and hope you have a great day. Goodbye.